And welcome back to Sports Plus, everybody. And we've got the Las Vegas Sin here in studio. And it's been a long time since we've heard from these guys and gals here. Last game was like way back, I think, in February, January of last year when they lost in the playoffs. So Cassandra Strickland, wide receiver, she's here. Coach Cap is here. And Kelly Schrader, got it right. Thanks for coming in, guys. So, Cassandra, I want to start with you. Second year with the team. How long does it feel? It feels like an eternity since you guys have played last, right?
It's been the longest process ever, yeah. Like, we watched the whole Canada season go through, and now it's finally here. It's only 2 weeks away, and we just can't even believe that it's
right. I know you guys have been
us.
practicing for a long time. Tedious? I mean, what's the word that you use? It's got to be pretty tedious.
Yes. That's the exact word I would use. Tedious.
So, Coach Cap, how do you get these players motivated? You're just practicing and practicing and practicing. Finally, May 10th, again, is your season opener. They're going to play in Chicago. But how do you prep these guys going through this for so long?
Well, I think it's more of a mental thing. I try to stay on the physical side because, of course, it's a physical game. It's a dominant game, football. But at the same time, it's more mental than it is physical. And I try to constantly reiterate that at the end of every practice. I try to talk to them. As they know, I go a little long-winded with my talks and my speeches after practice. I kind of hate it. Kind of got the gong going at the end of practice.
Guys are the same way.
But at the end of the day, yeah, I think you have to, to kind of stay in their head and keep them motivated because we have been practicing, putting in so much work since August. Not every single day, but 2 to 3 times out of the week, and the extra work they do during the week by themselves or with our training facility. So you constantly have to kind of just keep that motivation in their ear, and hopefully, it works out for them.
Yeah, so Kelly, again, first game for you. This is your first year with the team.
Yeah, so...
Nerves, I mean, kind of talk about your mindset going into this first game in a couple weeks.
I think nerves, definitely have nerves, but I think nerves are kind of a good thing. It shows that you care, and it's about time to show what we've been working for the last, like, 6 to 8 months, and I'm excited to step on that field and really start playing.
Yeah, now you're a full-time student over at UNLV too, so I guess tell us the balance here. How do you balance this out?
It gets a little hard from time to time. There are some weeks that I'm like, okay, I have to focus more on school, and it kind of plays back and forth. But it hasn't really had any too big conflicting things. And I train. They have a great gym at UNLV in the field, so I get on the field as much as possible.
So, Cassandra, last year, this team came out on fire, basically. You guys did great.
Yes.
How do you feel, I guess, that you have the same type of team? I know Nikki Johnson's still on the team. She's kind of the all-star of the league, basically. Obviously, you are as well one of the best players in the league. What do you feel you're bringing to the table this season?
I think we have a completely new team, so we only have 5 returning vets. The talent this year has far surpassed what we had last year. Last year we were just a bunch of lucky girls that happened to mesh well and do well. This year we're girls that are trained to do well. We're a machine this year versus last year.
All right, so I have to ask this question, Kay. You're in uniform. On average, how many plays do you go through before you have a wardrobe malfunction with the uniform? Is it like 5 or 6, or does it just depend?
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends. I'm one known for tackling up high, so it's just if you can't get to a girl, you have to pull wherever you got to pull.
Yeah. That's the way it works.
Get her down.
Interesting. Cap, easier to coach the women or the men? What do you think?
Men.
Depends on what day it is, I guess. No, well, actually, I actually going to say I think it can go both ways, but at the end of the day, I'm going to say with the women because you don't really have the bad habits with the women because they're coming in so new, so they're kind of sponges, at least for the most part when they're not being stubborn. But for the most part, they're always looking to learn. A guy, you bring him in, he thinks he knows everything. You tell a gal, hey, to jump over the roof and tell her, hey, it's going to make you faster, it's going to make you, jump higher. Guess what? She's going to believe and she's going to do everything you ask her to do.
I totally buy it. I buy that, Coach. All right, that's it, guys. I appreciate you coming in. Again, their first game, it's on the road. It's May 10th at Chicago, and then their home opener, it's at the Orleans Arena. It'll be June 22nd against Green Bay. They're playing 4 games this season. Thank you, guys. We'll have more Sports Plus after the break.